Louisiana Beer Review Southern Tier 2X IPA, 2 times IPA, bold, fruity, floral, and hop flavor, double IPA. They're using Cascade, Centennial, Citra, CTZ, Simcoe hops, similar to the one they reviewed earlier, which was the 2X citrus, sorry, but this has no citrus flavor added. Okay, I reviewed this in 2013, and then in 2014, their beers disappeared from Louisiana inexplicably, and I never saw them again. And back when I reviewed them, they were all in bottles. Now you see them in cans. Thank you, Wayne, for sending this to me. This was sent to me by Wayne of Pennsylvania. So let's see. I remember liking it a lot, but haven't had it in nearly 9 years. 8 years and 10 months. Okay. Something like that. All right. Scores on this beer are very high on Beer Advocate, Rate Beer. Untapped, I haven't ever written a review on Untapped. I wasn't a member of that in 2013. And there is a Google spot for it, too, for a Google rating. The very open-minded Google company. All right, anyway, orange appearance, clear, bubbly. It smells like a classic India Pale Ale. White bread crust, some hop resin, hop oil like pine oil. Spongy head too. Let's go with the taste. .2% alcohol, 80 IBUs. See, I like when the bitterness units match the ABV. 70 IBUs for 7% alcohol, about 80 for 8, 60 for 6, and so forth. But you got a lot of mismatches these days. 9% ABV and a 30 IBU, and they call it an IPA. Okay. High medium body, so it's a little bit of a heavy beer. Bitterness units, strong and building. 4.5 out of 5. Let's say 4 out of 5 hop cones initially, and it'll probably build above 4 out of 5 hop cones. Sweetness scale. Three and a half out of 5 sugar cubes, so it's boldly sweet, but not overly sweet. And boldly bitter, and maybe overly bitter, you might think. White bread crust, fruit, but contains no fruit. Now, I don't mean it's like really fruity. It's just like an experience of it. And that's come from the hop resins. And like pine oil. I wouldn't say like pine sol. Never drank pine sol, but you know what I mean from the smell. Good heavy lacing in this very clean glass. And a drying and sticky finish. If you put your fingers in this and did like this for like 5 minutes, it would be sticky. Your fingers would be sticky. Very. That's how resinous and oily and like I guess the hop oils are like a glue almost as they dry. But this beer is so bready, and that is building even more than the bitterness. So this is a very malty bread crust, white bread dough beer, malty. It's not the hop bomb that you may at first believe. It is a hop bomb to an extent, but it's not the thing that you may suspect. So I said 4 and 3.5, and I think the 3.5% malty sweetness is catching up. So, have they changed it since 2013? I doubt it, but I could be wrong. Like I said, it's been a big gap, and I can't control that. If it hadn't been for Wayne, I wouldn't be trying this this at this point. So, well, I guess it'll be 10 more years until I try it again. I've never had it on draft, but I've had it in the bottle form and the can. Score this classic. I was about to say I can still get torpedo, but you know, I don't really see torpedo too much anymore. I don't really. I used to always see it, but the style just sort of faded. Everybody wanted the fruit and the fruit and the fruit and the juice and the juice and the fruit and the haze and the sugar. That's fine, whatever you like, but I guess I'm old fuddy-duddy on these classics, but it's a solid A, no doubt. 95 out of 100, 9.5 out of 10. A most excellent beer from a company I can't get beers from anymore. I enjoyed there too. Xmas and this must and that must, and all of them was. But alas, like so many Great Lakes, Southern Tier, Victory. Oh, I could just name so many that have faded away. And there's new ones. We get new ones. They're almost as good in many ways. Some were even as good. Some are even as good. Not too many. But so Les Le Bon Temps Relais, a 95 out of 100. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to New York and tour Lake. I was about to say Lakeview. And that's, yeah, Lakewood. Lakewood, New York, and tour the Southern Tier Brewery.